This is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and today we're going to do a build with a weapon that I've never really done on this channel before. I'm of course talking about Blade. It's a weapon that immediately reminds you of Beyblade. Now funny enough, I didn't actually start off with the very OG series of Beyblades. You know, the ones where they were plastic and stuff. Instead, I started off with the metal series. The ones where they were partially made out of metal. I think they have metal rings or something. And I distinctly remember watching till the second season of the metal series, and then I stopped. I also remember it being pretty cheesy and stuff, but it did have some badass characters. Like Ryuga, for instance, who had a freaking dragon blade. It was El Drago or something. I vaguely remember that. Now, to recreate that kind of power, we'll need a powerful body. And what better body there is than Architect? Because Architect really buffs up the only construct it has. Alright, time to deal damage to this big cyan beetle. That worked out pretty well. Next thing, we shall take shield cooldown. And it's not because I want survivability, although that is a nice fringe benefit. No, the real reason is there's a certain super mod that works extraordinarily well with Blade. I'm of course talking about Infuse. Infuse really makes this build viable, because otherwise you have quite the hard time fending off multiple enemies with Blade. Granted, it's not even Blade that has bad DPS. It can actually deal a substantial amount of damage per second. Rather, it lacks in crowd control. And although you can get certain combinations that can really help out in terms of crowd control as well, with this variation of the build where there's only one blade, yeah, the crowd control suffers. To compensate, however, it has even more DPS. And it just looks really cool, having a big ass blade. And even though it's not that big right now, eventually with the right setup, I can make it larger than myself. Alright, let me dodge these guys. Time for some upgrades, and first things first, let's take Ataraxia. Now, as much as I like to stock up on Ataraxia points and make my blade even stronger, I do want Infuse pretty early onwards. Because it really does help out in survivability and destructive power. Alright, there's flash shielding, magnitude. Alright, we'll have to make do with payload. And you know what, let's go for absorption. Because I do lose my shields pretty often to small fry enemies, which Blades kind of struggles against. There's charge shot. So at least in terms of power, I don't need to worry all that much. Alright, there's a reroll. Next up, look at that! Phantom Strike. This thing shall really boost up my blade. May want to back off. Take this formation out before it does too much damage. There we go. Let me pull up a cheeky Warp Strike, because this thing has Warp Strike built right in. It can screen wrap an infinite number of times. So it's actually quite a bit better than regular Warp Strike projectiles. Now, of course, you don't start off with Snipe, but that's something we can quickly address. Alas, I got sucked in. Alright then, next up, stabilization, because that's pretty solid. Then there's power reserves, strength, and polar inversion. I will want the ability to dodge things around. It's a handy ability, alright. Uh-oh. Time to fight Station Omega. The big purple donut. Okay, need that big ass cherub dead. Then its smaller counterpart also gets destroyed. Let me wait for an opening. And here goes nothing. That was a hefty amount of damage, both to me and Station Omega. There we go. Station Omega is down. Alright then, hopefully I run into Infuse real quick. Alright, not there yet. I will make do with self-destruction then. Alas, I'll have to take Candescence instead. Oh look, a bunch of small fry enemy. Exactly the type of stuff Blade struggles against. At least this type of Blade. There we go, Juggernaut is down. You know what, let's go for improved thrusters. Might as well get Tempest Break while we're at it. There goes my shield. Not a good sign. Ouch. My shield has been stripped bare. Alright then, let's go for Splinter. It may not make that much sense right now, but eventually, with another certain super mod, it shall. Alright then, there's Deadly Wake. Oh look, a cargo train. we go. The Myrmidon's also down. And I can just hopefully outlast this black hole. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. All I need to do now is telefrag Scion like that and destroy it with the power of Phantom Strike. Alright then. Next up, Shield Effect Radius. Because then I could get a really powerful super mod. Charge shields, of course. I want to circle around, take him out. Alright then, look at that. Burnout reactors. Now this mod, even the sub-splinters of Blade explodes, which is really cool. Gotta love when games do cool things like that. What's not cool, however, is this formation showing up. Probably want to back off. Find a good opening to take this fella out. There we go. Celestial's also down. And its Tracer Escort. Alright. Holy shit, that's a bonanza of mods that I really want. Infuse, Tempest Break, and Revelation. But unfortunately, I'll have to take Revelation, because it's a rare mod. Alas, it survived that. Dodge that. And dodge them again. There we go. Alright, let's reroll these guys. Nothing too special, honestly. Blink, on the other hand, is actually pretty special. Not for the sake of getting Warp Strike, but for its defensive utility. There we go. And there's Infuse, the mod that I really wanted. Yup! It's every bit as powerful as I hoped it would be. Another tough choice between Tempest Break and Evo Niches. But between the two, Evo Niches make more sense. Not only is my blade stronger and deadlier, it also gets constructed faster. Alright, time to really frick up Crucible. Damn, that was effective. Let me find Good opening. That works. There we go. Next up, velocity. Alright, next up, further along down the line, blast radius. Because even though my blade isn't too bad in terms of crowd control, it could still be improved in that regard. Nice. Bunch of stuff. There we go. Alright, time to frick up this fella. You know what, let's just dodge that. Nice. Next up, let's do that. And even though it pains me to reduce my blast radius capabilities, I'm doing it in favor of antimatter rounds, which I've heard really good things about when used on Blade. Time to frick up this Juggernaut. As well as these serpents. Really gotta love the power of electricity on this thing. Next up, let's take down this fella. Nice. Alright then, these guys are next. Back off. Okay, it's not that dangerous. Nice. Once I get Tempest Break, I'll probably stop taking up mods and stockpile my levels instead. But first, Corrosion also makes a lot of sense since I'm shooting out a bunch of lightning from my blade. And I might as well make that burn damage stack. Alright. Let's take these fellas out. And let's discover what Wave 100 has in store for us. It's Glaucus. Damn, that was impressive. Okay, we do want to watch out for that Vortex though. Time to frick up the cargo train. Whoops. There goes my blade. Oh, come back, right back. And there we go, Glaucus is also down. I want to dodge that. Alright, next up, let's restore our explosive capabilities by taking up High Explosive. Nice! Double Spitfire kill. There we go. And there's Terminate. Which is even better. Because I deal even more DPS, technically. Nice. Not nice, though. Ah, it escaped. A good chunk of it as well. I still haven't obtained Tempest Break. And I don't want to just throw out the reroll. One more should do it. Uh-oh. Another wave with small fry. Alright then, there's antimatter rounds. And not only does my blade look cooler, it's also bigger. There we go. That was a rather troublesome wave, I will admit. Probably want to retreat from that. Got hit anyways. There we go. And look at that. Juggernaut. Alright, time to frick up this big-ass ball arc again. Alright, let's take mastery. back off. Nice. Let's stay at the corner. Okay, turns out staying on the corner is not a good idea. Alright then, next up, let's re-roll around, and there's night. Let's take down this thing. That works. Nice. It is unfortunate, however, that I still don't have Tempest Break. Nice explosion. Took out a bunch of those gyro guns. Okay, definitely want that Juggernaut dead. Fast. There we go. That works. Nice. That also works. One chain reaction that yielded me a bunch of experience. Oh look, we already have a void. My first reroll. And my second. Alright, look at this. Explosive growth. Let's clear out these asteroids while we're here. Oh, cargo train. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the medi-charge there. Holy shit, I'm getting bombarded and pillaged. I really want my shield back. Thank you very much. If that bomb set off right then and there, I would have actually been dead. Time to take revenge for making my life miserable. In retrospect, I think I really should try and get Tempest Break now. Let's destroy this fella. There we go. As much as you're awesome Singular Strike, I'll have to forego you in favor of Tempest Break. Because I am generally getting pelted apart. Alright. Nice. Also nice. Let's move around and take this calamari down. There we go. Electrified calamari. Move out. There we go. Nice green white explosion. Alright, let's go for calibrate. Uh-oh. There we go. Don't let this thing charge. If it charged, I would have been in serious trouble. Almost as much trouble as the time where I got pelted apart by Jarrogans and shit. Works out. Let's back off though. There we go. Whoops, time to retreat. And do a cheeky backstab. Okay, this thing charged. Which means a bunch of projectiles on screen that should not have been there. Thankfully it was just one side. Oh, heck no, not again. Okay, this time, thankfully, I didn't take as much damage as the one time that I nearly died. Yeah, I've had my fair share of close encounters now. Alright. There's Essence Sap. And as soon as I get something good, I also get something really bad. For now, I stand alone. But I am increasingly concerned for my own safety. Oh, goodness. Damn, those asteroids really don't mess around. Slowly but surely I'll bring back my health, though. From almost zero to full health. I actually survived there. There we go. But yeah, Hammerheads and Phantom Strike do not mix. Made a meme about it. And even though it didn't get that much traction, I still think it fits. Once again, the screen is filled with bullets. Whew! That Giga Blade really saved me there. Now that's what I call a Giga Chad. Also, thank you there, Comet, for actually being kind to me there for once. Yep, screen like explosion, go kaboom. Stick back. Okay, I'm once again on the brink of destruction. Okay, this time my luck ran out and these guys got me. It was actually a rather short one compared to many of the runs I've had before, but this is a build that isn't quite as good as the others. But nevertheless, is pretty fun. And I'm pretty sure that one can still get over 2 million if they really tried and are accomplished at the game. With that being said, my name is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and as always, may the forks be with you all. Also, really sorry I didn't upload for over a month.